There are many different types of accommodations that are named in different ways in different countries. Here we will mainly talk about accommodations in France, Portugal and Spain. I will try to explain the difference, and after that we will play a game and see if you can guess what type of accommodation I'm going to show you and how much that accommodation costs for one night. The cost comes from our own bookings and can vary from time to time. We start with hotels. You probably know most things about hotels, but what I want to mention is what is sometimes included and sometimes excluded. In the hotel, you normally have your own bathroom with showers and towels, sometimes a bath. But breakfast is not always included in the price, and sometimes the hotels don't have a restaurant, so you have to go somewhere else to get something to eat or drink. The breakfast can also vary from a buffet to a simpler meal, consisting of coffee, tea, juice, some fruits, bread, you understand. And you can't always expect there to be a fridge in your room. In a hotel you can't wash and dry your clothes yourself, unless you use the sink or a shower in the bathroom. But it's usually not liked by the hotel staff, so you have to use the laundry service provided by the hotel. The next level is private pensions, or sometimes they call it only pensions. The pensions will provide a room or set of rooms with usually not more than 2 beds, but sometimes you get a large room with up to 6 to 10 single beds. Sometimes included with a small breakfast in form of coffee, tea, bread and butter and maybe a small piece of fruit, but often no breakfast is included at all. You can be lucky to have your own bathroom and toilet, but often you need to share bathroom and showers with others. But they are more private than those we are going to talk about later. In terms of laundry facilities, they are similar to hotels, but sometimes there may be washing machines and dryers available, after you have paid a small fee. Otherwise you have to wash your clothes in the wash basin and dry on the shower rail. Then we have the hostels and Casa. In Spain, especially along Camino Norte, you will find hostels that are also used by people other than hikers. For example, surfers, travelers, or other people who, for example, are in the country for studies. You can get an own room if it is available, otherwise you have to share the room with others. Sometimes the beds are like boxes, where you can pull a curtain and have a little privacy. You will also find hostels called casas. Often it is private house owners who rent out beds. You get access to a room with 1 or more beds and sometimes your own toilet, but usually you have to share the toilet and shower with others. When it comes to laundry facilities, it is usually your own hand washing in cold water that is offered and drying the clothes on a washing line outside. But sometimes there may be washing machines and dryers available for a small fee. In France, you can find hostels named Gite or only gîtes. It is normal that you book breakfast, a petit déjeuner in France, a bed and a shared dinner prepared by the owner. If you just want to book a bed, you can be met by, "Oh, unfortunately, it is fully booked," as the owner would rather rent to someone who buys the whole package, as they count on that income to be able to run the gîte. This type of accommodation can be a single house, or it can be a building with several rooms and beds, and you often share a toilet and showers with others. Sometimes it may be possible to book a single room, but it's not that common. However, do not expect that there will always be a restaurant and a grocery store near this gîte. Sometimes it's possible to use washing machine for a small cost, but most often it is hand washing in the cold water that is offered, and then the clothes are allowed to dry outside. In Portugal, we then have the Pousada de juventude, that I think you can translate to youth hostel. Here you can share a room with others or have access to your own room, often with 2 beds. In Portugal, the rooms are sometimes separated between ladies and gentlemen, but not always. You share toilets and showers with others, often in large areas with several showers and toilets, but of course you have your own booth. The washing options vary a lot, but I would like to say that you usually have to wash your clothes by hand and that the drying options are limited. Of course, it varies a lot between the different youth hostels. So if you are lucky, there are sometimes washing machines and dryers to use after you pay the small fee. In Spain and Portugal, the most common accommodations you meet are called albergue. The standard of the different albergues varies a lot. You can find everything from slightly exotic albergue to quite luxurious ones with, for example, a pool. It is very common for the bed to be reserved for hikers and those who choose to cycle along the trail. That means that you must show your pilgrim's pass to gain access to these accommodations. The rooms are often shared by both men and women, but the toilets and showers are often separate for women and men, but not always. But then the showers and toilets have their own both. Sometimes joint dinners and breakfasts are offered, but this does not exist at all albergues. But in Spain and Portugal, there is usually a nearby restaurant, cafe or a supermarket available. So there are often areas for cooking your own meal if you wish. Regarding laundry service, it is often possible to wash in a washing machine and dry the clothes in a tumble dryer after you pay the small fee. But sometimes only hand washing in cold water is offered, and then you have to hang the clothes outside to dry. Finally, we have the municipal hostels, or the municipal albergue, or you can say Albergue de Peregrinos. These are accommodations that are run locally by the region or municipality or by the church. These can have a fixed fee or can be donativo, which means that you pay for the accommodation by giving money equivalent to what you think it's worth to stay there. These accommodations are very different from each other. You can say that they have the same range as many albergues, but often they are large dormitories with many bunk beds, where men and women sleep in the same room. Often men and women also share showers and toilets, but then you go into your own booth, of course. Often the facilities are simple, but sometimes you are surprised when they offer things like a very nice garden or something else you weren't prepared for would happen. Sometimes, depending on who organized the municipal albergue, they also offer shared dinners, but far from all do that. But there is often a possibility to cook your own meal. You should not expect to be able to wash your clothes in a washing machine for a fee. So you have to do it in cold water and then hang the clothes in the sun to dry.
So I found me an albergue. Oh no, on the other side. There it is. Albergue Jornilos meeting point. Something that I don't have told you before is that when you are in an albergue, there can be mixed zones. Example-wise, when you should go shower, you have a booth where you shower. You don't shower together. You have a booth where you shower, but you have to expect that people are half dressed, you could say. But the most hikers shows respect to each other, so there's no problem.
I may have missed some information, or someone else has experience with something else, but I think I have included the most essential so that you now can distinguish between the different accommodations. So let us now play a game. I will show you pictures of accommodation. You can then guess what type of accommodation you think it is and what you think we paid for it. I will at the end of this video give you the answers. So let us begin.
It's starting to be warm as I stopped at this. I have walked about, I think, 30k for today. Yes, I think it will be nice. The owners were, I think they were old, but they got me a bed. We have toilet there and a shower there, and then there are 14 beds inside here. It's a place for it's a bar and restaurant, and it's a place for coming together for the locals. So I got an own room. €. I got my own bathroom. Oh, perfect. I really needed it, I think. They also do the laundry for me for free. Oh, perfect. Okay, here is where they wanted to put the shoes. Okay, I got the bed. I got the bed down there. And we also have a locker and possibility to charge. That's good. It's a corridor, a lot of this kind of booth, and in the end of the corridor it's a shower. One for women, one for men. Okay, this is my room. I have a top bed this time. It's nice. 4-bedroom. We have a joint in this area, and they have the kitchen over there, and they also sell beverages, and so thank you. No, thanks. I've got doors all in. Yeah. And this is a relaxed area with a pool. It's a very relaxed this. And here you have the laundry. You see how it is? Yeah. And you can hand wash here. You also have the laundry service. Now I will show you around. Follow me. You arrive there. That's to the right is the reception. Okay. And here you have kitchen, and the area where you can relax, eat and have a coffee or something. Yeah, and out here, the relaxing area. And here you can have your feet in really cold water. Sit there on the small bench, and I will do that. And you have possibilities to get the washing machine, and if you want to do it by yourself, that I did, you have showers there and toilets over there. Here you can hang your laundry when you wash it. My bed is over here. It's a 10-bedroom, and I got a lower bed this time. Today's room. We got a room in it. It cost us €1.
Yes.
And we have our own bathroom and shower. Very nice. Really nice place. Good service. This is how it will be when Camilla book. 1, 2, 3 beds. We also got a bathroom, a big bathroom. Oh, good.
The evening's dinner is served between our laundry. Bon appetit!
I got my own bed, no one above me, when we are 5 in this room. Perfect. Oh, here is also an inner garden. And there is the kitchen. You do the laundry here. You can machine wash, but it costs €6. I think that was a bit too much. So I washed by hand, as I normally do. Then you go upstairs here. And up there is the laundry. And here you can relax. There are also private rooms. We live up there. Ooh, bathroom with the shower and sleeping. And a very nice kitchen. And now we are going to make some food! Hello friends! I'm here in the kitchen with a glass of wine after walking. This is a message from YouTube. If you like this video, please put a thumb up for this video and share it with your friends. And I would be happy if you will subscribe to the channel and support me. Thank you. We have pool. Here, wash your clothes. Yeah, fix your hair. Yeah. Emma here is our chef tonight. She's a supervisor, she says. And we are cooking a great dinner of a lot of things. We try to cook. I stayed here tonight. Okay, this is how the 4-bedroom looks like. And we have our own bathroom with shower. There is also a chapel here, which is open. You can visit if you want. You can work as a volunteer here if you want. Right now they have the common dinner over there. I'm not anticipating that, because I have already eaten. Yeah, and they have also a coffee meeting when you arrive in this room. There, where they discuss with the pilgrims about the Camino. This is our for tonight shower and bathroom and shower. And we will sleep. We are small place in the basement actually. Beds and lockers for each bed. There is our bed. I have start making mine, and like this. This time we also hired towels for €1 each. And here we have a kitchen. So this is our room tonight. 12 beds. Me and Camilla got one of the lower beds.
So this was the last example in the game. But we have many more pictures to show you if you want to see. But what I tried to do is to show you a mixed picture of different accommodation and how they can vary in price and how they look. But what I want to emphasize is that sometimes it's good to step outside from your own comfort zone and try something you haven't done before. And by that, I mean that if you only stay at hotels and pensions, you will miss the experience to stay at a hostel with a large dormitory, with many bunk beds and common areas. So it might be worth a night with poor sleep, laying there listening to people who snoring and coughing, to experience something that you otherwise have not been involved in. That was all for this time. In the next video we will start talking about the equipment. So follow us. See you soon.